What is your full name?
My full name is Phương Hằng.
So now let's start with the first part of the speaking test. Let's talk about your secondary school. What was your favorite subject in secondary school?
Definitely, I think English is the most favorite subject because now I'm keen on studying Ielts and I have to expand my vocabulary and fix my grammar a lot. And
Do you still remember what happened on your first day of secondary school?
my first day of secondary school is different from all of the first day before because of COVID-19 pandemic. Entire school term has been postponed until after Tet holiday, and I had to study online for full of first semester. So when I met my friends, I feel like the fish out of water.
Do you still keep in touch with your friends from secondary school?
Yes, I do. I have two best friends from secondary school, and they live in the same city with me. So we meet immediately twice a month, and we usually meet at a cafe or a food store, and we can chat all day without getting bored.
Do you miss your life in secondary school?
Yes, I do miss my life at secondary school because my current life now are not so bad because my high school has a lot of activities for students to join in, and the studying is more pressure and difficult. And when I feel so stressed, I will think back about my secondary school days. We are like bestie children, and we just chat all day, thinking a lot about our study and our life.
Okay, now moving on to the second part of the speaking test. So you have 1 minute. I'll give you a pen and paper and a booklet. And you have to write down the thing you need to answer this question. Describe a person who you think is very open. You should say who this person is, how you know this person, why you think this person is very open, and explain how you feel about this person. You have 1 minute. Now time is up. Now you have 2 minutes to start speaking.
I think we all have different personalities in life. Some are introverts, and whereas others are extrovert. Introverts is shy and once working independently, and others extroverts are easygoing, expressive, and enthusiasm. And I think my mother is a very open person. I have experienced her straightforward a lot because I feel comfortable sometimes. But she doesn't hide her thoughts and feelings. She openly expresses them. It's easy for me to share my academic score. She gives me a lot of recommendation and advice. For example, keeping house clean is very important to her. So if something disturbs her, she will say she doesn't like it. And she will do that with anyone, no exception. She speaks her mind, but once you know who she is, she will realize that she's just straightforward with the wish to help and not too often. And my mother received a lot of visits from relatives and neighbors who want to talk about their life troubles. she's a pretty good problem solver, so that her co-workers very interested her and gives her a lot of trust and reputation.
Okay. Now let's move on to third part of the speaking test. Now you've talked about the person you think is very open. Let's talk about feelings. Do you think people are more open than in the past?
I think people in the past is more open than now because in the past there are no modern technology and people will more open and good to each other, and now the young people is always keep their image, so they don't want to show out to people. They emphasis on politeness.
Okay, that's the end of the speaking test today.
Xong rồi thầy.